Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the UMPs here at Limaland. It's going to be a tough race. You can see a lot of people are really close here in practice. We got Durbin out here. That's cool. A bunch of people that we race with normally that are always fast towards the front. So we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can qualify well here. There's like a slick line in the middle for the most part on entry to both corners. So I think I kind of want to run a slider line because like towards the end of practice I ran like a 13-0, like a low 13-0 with a slider line. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully, I don't just run like crap. Because qualifying is going to mean a little bit here, I believe.
13.0.
0.48, I will take that. That's not bad. Kind of sideways all the way down the backstretch, though. That was not great. See if we can't go hard to the line. Maybe get a little faster. 27, I'll take that. It doesn't move us up any spots. We get this a little quicker. So far it puts us 5th. Not terrible. Damn, Rodney up there is car 13 of 14 getting the pole. That's huge for them. That's awesome. So, still a couple fast people left to qualify. We might move down 1 or 2 spots. We'll see. But so far we're 5th as car number 4. We'll see what we can do here in the heat races. All right, we stayed in 5th for qualifying. So we'll be starting here in 3rd for our heat race. We'll see what we can do. We got the 13 and the 5 starting ahead of us. The 2 car ended up not doing a lap, so he just readied up to race. Don't know why, but maybe he just feels confident and that he can go through the field and wants to have a challenge. So have at it. Everybody's going to make it to the feature since there's only 14 of us. I think that was everybody that registered as well. I could be wrong, but I think I only saw, maybe there was 2 splits. I don't know. I didn't pay too much attention to it, honestly. There might have been 2 splits, but this would be a decently strong single split, I feel like, because Durbin's the last number, and he's not a bad driver at all. So we raced with him a lot. We'll see what we could do, though. I'm not sure what his I rating is, being the lowest in here. That sun is brutal. Hopefully that doesn't screw us up too bad here in our race.
Pace car's off, be ready.
Decent start, I'll take that.
Green flag.
I feel like the middle is going to be pretty fast, just to keep momentum.
Clear.
But we're going to try to roll bottom since we're stuck down here off the start.
Clear. 14.17.
You can definitely make it work right now for the most part because there is a lot of grip to it. Watch us run a faster lap down here than we did in qualifying. That'd be pretty funny, honestly.
13.175. Nice work, buddy. Nice work. Straight and smooth. You're doing an awesome job.
We're battling for the lead, honestly, doing this. I will take it. Maybe they'll smack the wall and stuff and we can get the lead.
13.2.
That'd be kind of crazy.
Outside,
But we're nearly
outside.
3 wide here.
High.
Some super tight racing.
Outside.
I could throw a slider, but at the same time, I don't want to lose the bottom.
13.157.
Or I don't want to hit the tire as well,
Clear. The car is C4. Just hit
because that is going to ruin you.
13.11. Clear. Outside. Clear high.
Just trying to roll the bottom as well as we can without hitting those tires, because those tires really mess you up. We were 3 wide there for a second. Car behind us trying to get between Jake and I, which is nuts. What a battle for the lead this is, though. I don't know if him and the leader got together above me. We honestly have a shot at this.
13.212.
That was a great turn 1. Oh, who got it? I think he got it at the line. Oh, he did, barely. 0.028. What a battle. Good heat race. That was crazy. We were like 2-3 wide the entire time.
28 lap time, man.
That was absolutely nuts. But I know Jake got 3rd.
Sorry,
I can't.
Rodney, about getting you a little bit there.
I can't believe we made that bottom work as well as we did, man. That was awesome.
7th there, guys.
Like, we were battling here at the line. Almost got him. I tried squeezing him a little bit towards the wall, but not. I didn't want to get into him. He definitely had a little bit of room to the wall, but I didn't want to hit him up into it or anything. But he had enough of a run to barely beat us at the line, man. That was awesome. We were like 2-3 wide, so much of that. Because we were definitely 2 wide the entire time. But just lap after lap, we were all super consistent here, and that was so much fun. Like, this is going to be a hell of a freaking feature race. That's all I got to say. But heat number 2, let's go. Pace car is pulling off. Leader is going. 25 got out to the lead. We'll see if he just rolls the bottom like we did in our heat race. We'll pay attention to that or not. See if everybody behind can catch him or not. But we were having some really great 2-wide racing there in heat number 1. We'll see if the same thing happens here in heat number 2, or they all just get bottom feeders. Who knows? Because everybody was running every different line they could. So I think this could be a good feature race. The bottom might get a little slicked off, though. We are starting on the bottom, so that's going to be a little tough for us. Because I do think the bottom is going to slick off and lose speed in the feature. So we got to be careful with that and try and move up when we can. Because I definitely could have thrown a slider for the lead, but at the same time, I didn't want to lose all that momentum and lose the bottom there in it. I could have thrown it last quarter and made him have to cut down, but I think he would have easily had it on us. I think our best choice was to try to get as much speed as we can off the bottom and try to squeeze him toward the wall, hoping he made a mistake and hit the wall. But solid race here from heat number 2. Leader and second have kind of been in front of everybody. Third and fourth have been really tight to each other. I think the 14 was in the inside earlier. Lost the position to the 2. Everybody's staying relatively clean here. A little bumping here and there. Lap 6 of 8. Battle for the lead starting to heat up a little bit. The 2 car is running like the middle, trying to get a little bit more speed on the exits here, which is working for him. Oh, he clipped the 25 barely there as the 25 moves up there in turn number 3. White flag is in the air. They're 3 wide for the lead. 25's up on the wall. Oh, the 2 car just backed out of it or broke his tire. I don't know what just happened. I think he might have just broke his steering or thought the race was over.
Get right, Brayden.
But that was weird. But the 2 car ends up getting it here up front. Good run by them. The 25 on the outside loses it barely. So good run. We're going to be starting here in 3rd for this feature. This is going to be a tight one. As we're getting ready to roll off here for the feature race, I don't think the guy in 4th actually got in. It looks like he's in the pits right there. I see him on my left screen. But I can see Rodney in front of us has Waddell's podcast on the left rear of his car. That's awesome. The Plum Wild podcast. I think he's usually on tonight. I'm running this on Wednesday, so this is the day you guys see it the day after. But I think his podcast is tonight, I want to say. So that'll be interesting. But hopefully we can have as good of a feature race as we did, heat race. Try to work the bottom in early. I think it's getting a little slicked off. I think the middle is a little faster at this point.
You ready to go here?
So we need to try and move up a little bit. Sucks for the 25. He wasn't. He didn't ready up in time. I don't know what happened there. That was weird.
Be safe, man.
But we're getting ready to roll off. We had a good start to the heat race. Let's see if we can do the same here.
Pace cars off. Be ready.
Guy on the outside was kind of ahead of the leader, and he was trying to wait off them. Oh, we went right over that, but luckily it did not hurt us. We got a little lucky. Because you really don't want to be going over those tires much at all. Oh, jeez. Guy on my outside either got hooked or lost it. I don't know what happened there, but we got a 2x from that. Luckily, we didn't get hooked right. That was pretty lucky, I'd say. Limaland's always some tough racing, though. Usually pretty close. We're 3 wide, so I got to stay a little lower. The outside's definitely more preferred at this point. We need to move up when we can. Someone's under us now. That was a terrible exit. Oh, we're still 3 wide, or almost 3 wide. I'm gonna try to work the middle, try and get some speed out of that. Seems like the faster guys are more at the top right now. Trying to get like a big cut down for the speed. Trying not to use too much throttle and spin our tires. The guy on the bottom hit the tires. We're just sitting here 3 wide in the middle every corner right now, which is kind of crazy. Good, clean racing though, which is fun. I'm happy we didn't get hooked early on. Oh, and we get a caution. So that's going to put us on the outside in 4th, so that might be a good thing for us. I could get lucky with that caution there. Alright, so we're going to be on the outside this time by. This will be interesting.
Thank you.
So hopefully we can maybe get in front of Rodney now, because we were running in the middle, keeping speed with him for the most part. So hopefully I don't smack the wall down or anything. We'll see, because the top is pretty tough here. Bad restart on my part. He was coming up. He got tight as well right there. Oh, God, we're almost 4 wide here. I'm back out of that. I did not want to hook the guy that was in the middle there. Oh, it looks like Rodney's in the wall.
Outside. Go outside. Clear. 13.
Oh, he looked really tight right now. He got hit from the guy behind as well, it looks like. He got in the wall from it. I need to, like, run high and then cut down mid-corner or something. Try and get a good runoff. Try to keep the car straight through it, though, is the main thing. Don't get too sideways. He fell back to 5th. That's okay. The 2 car was super aggressive there on that restart, getting in the middle of everybody, which really benefited him. Oh, trying not to get in the back of him. I think he was either spinning his tires too much, or we just had a little bit straighter of a line and it worked for us, but we got in the back of him. I was trying to stay off them, but keep our speed the best we could. Need to run a little bit higher, I think. Leader's doing 13.248. Okay. It's good information. I love that the spotter has that ability every now and then to tell you the leader. We ran a 3.5. That's not terrible. Oh, we got straight. That was a terrible corner. Like, I wanted to gas it up to get it sideways, but at the same time, we just would have ran straight into him. So I did not want to do that. I had to just tap the brake and take the loss there to the guy on the outside. That's Matt Durbin on the outside. Hell yeah, brother. Love to see it. I told you, he's not a bad driver. Him being the lowest number in this race makes me think it's a 2-split race. But I know he's raced Gavin and I a bunch. Always have some good clean racing with Durbin, I think.
Dude, come on.
Outside. Clear.
6 car behind me is just throwing it in there deep. I'm trying not to get into Matt above us, but luckily we haven't gotten hit from behind yet. Everybody's being super clean, except those top 2 guys. They're hitting each other quite a bit. And the 2 car takes the lead from it all. Love to see it. Love to see the guy that just stays consistent. Oh, they're getting into each other in the wall. I was trying to jump up behind Durbin here, but if they're going to smack each other in the wall, we may want to get out of the way of that. Oh my goodness. Jake about sent that into the side of him. Oh, Durbin's in the wall. That slowed us up a little bit. The 6 car is rolling really well down there. Having to check up a little bit. All right, I'm going to jump under this guy. It seems like that lower lane's working pretty decent. I'm not doing very well on the outside. So I want to try to run middle lower area, try to see if we can make it work. 13.449. Because I'm like way too squirrely up top. Probably using way too much throttle, even though that's probably the fast lane. I'm just not very good at it right now. Because we've fallen all the way back to 8th currently. Damn. That's a little unfortunate. We qualified 5th. Ran very well in the heat race. We were tacky on the bottom. But once it goes to the top of this track, it's very, very tough. Because I get too sideways and smack the damn wall all the time here. It's a very tough track. Very fun to race on, though. That sun is brutal there. My eyes are like burning from it. Able to hold this middle pretty well here. We pretty much even out every lap, it seems. He ran more middle. I'm trying not to slide up into him.
13.517.
Not even sure what he just said. Try and get back up and see if we can make anything work here. I need to enter much higher if I'm going to run in the grip. Because if you don't just go into the grip, I feel like you're just going to be slow anyways. So we need to just try and keep the car straighter and get a good corner. but I am getting too sideways like that. Like, I am just doing awful at that. Rodney's back here now. We started pole, which is nuts, and he has fallen all the way back here. Not sure what happened to him on that last restart when he slid up in front of us. Like, he seemed really tight at the time, and then got bumped by somebody, and he got in the wall, and I think he just fell back from there. Luckily, it didn't break his steering. Damn it. Oh, it's white flag already. Holy hell. That's absolutely crazy. This race flew by when you only get one caution. So that's nice. Try and run a little low so we don't get slid up or anything. But Riley ended up winning. Good on him. He went from, he's the one that didn't qualify either. He was definitely confident in this race. No wonder. That's crazy. But good race with everybody. That was a lot of fun.
You kept trying to turn me, dickhead.
Oh, yikes. They definitely are not happy with each other. The fight of the Dylans. But let's go back, see the incidents through the race, because there wasn't a whole lot probably, but it definitely was a fun one. Oh, you're all good. I saw that happening, so it's no problem at all. I'm pretty good at, like, seeing things happen, so I try not to run people over, because the same shit happens to me, and I hate when I get ran over from it, because people don't, like, change for you. They'll just run their line. That was tight right there. I think he was trying to cut under and then was going to run in the back of him and hit the brakes, and it got into one of the Dylans down there. They're hitting back here. I think that was the first wreck, honestly, right there. Yeah, it was, I think. And then right here off the start, I think, is where he was saying he got tight, which I saw happening because it's super hard. He was barely clear, but then he got tight. Oh, I guess we barely tapped him. That's probably why he got tight. I don't even think I realized that we got the back of him, but with how close we were, it makes sense. He's trying to turn in for the corner, and I'm also trying to turn in for the corner, so his back end was out a little bit. But I don't even think we got a car contact for it at all, which is interesting, but I backed out of that. Like, the 2-car being in the middle there, he had a great restart. He was behind us on the outside, and him going in 3 wide, we were going to be 4 wide if I stayed in that, and probably would have wrecked the 2 up into the 13 or something like that. It would have been super tight, so did not want that happening. And I think right here is where he got really tight again. Oh, yeah, we were very close to him into that corner. I don't know if we net coded a little bit there and it messed him up, but he just started turning right then. So he was like a little late turning in, maybe because of us. I don't know. And then got tapped from the guy behind and sent up into the wall. So it is what it is. It was just a really tight racing on everybody's part. I don't think anything malicious was happening. It was just good, clean, like good, hard racing. It was as clean as it could be for how close we were all running. This 2-car was ripping the wall down, man. Like, he was on it the entire time. He kept barely tapping it. He knew exactly what he was doing here, and that's one thing I'm bad at here is running that wall. This is Durbin on our outside. He's tapping it just perfectly right there. And then these two were getting together. I think he was trying to go slide up, but he got clipped by the other guy right there. And then going in this corner, I thought for sure they were going to wreck because he threw a slider super tight. He did a nice crossover there, though. But did right here he go to try to throw another slider right back? Yeah, and just absolutely hit him in the left front. I'm shocked they didn't go wrecking. I thought for sure they were going to. And the 2-car just flies right on by them. And then right here, tight slider actually cut back down on him. Like, they were just racing super hard, and then he tried to, the black and purple car, I feel like, tried to turn in real early there, and it did not work out for him. But this is the guy that never started the race, that was supposed to start 4th. He just started way back there after all that. I think he finished back there. Yeah, he finished a lap down. That's unfortunate. 12-car clipped the 77 barely there. We were having some fun racing, though. He got clipped by the 6. The 6 was super aggressive into corners. I think he was trying to run like a slider line to keep his momentum the best he could, and just barely got him. Maybe just misjudged it a little bit. But these two were just going at it super hard. But that's one thing. Like, I'm really bad at just getting way too sideways at this track when it's up high. But we had a great heat race. That was awesome. But we fall back to 8th. We're car 4. Probably going to lose a little bit of iRain, but not a big deal. Good race with Durbin and everybody here that we were around for the most part. That was a lot of fun. All right, results are in. It was the only strength of field, at least so far, because it was 3,600, but the other one could have more cautions and still running currently, so there's no results page for it yet. We lost 30, not the worst thing in the world. We can get that back pretty easy. We were just barely over 4,800, which is pretty cool, but we keep like dropping, going back up, dropping, going back up. Next race will be the Open Supers at Eldora, and hopefully we can have a good one there and try to gain some back, but I know it's going to be very competitive there. But losing 30, not the worst thing. Durbin gained a good 55, being the lowest car number here, finishing 6th. That's crazy. And even Rodney still gained some, finishing in 9th. He started on pole, didn't even lead a lap, which is nuts. That's a crazy stat that he didn't even lead the lap. But who was it? I think it was the 3 car on his outside that was kind of like in front of him a little bit off the start, and was able to get like a good jump because of it. He was just staying a little bit in front of him. It wasn't like super far, so it wasn't like egregious, but he definitely had like a nose on him. And because I've seen a lot worse, it was been bad lately. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that race. That was a lot of fun. That heat race was phenomenal. That was probably the hardest clean 3-2 wide racing for the entire heat race. That would have been crazy if we would have won it. We were so close. 0.0 like 28 it was, I think, wasn't it? Heat 1, yeah, 0.28. What a close finish for heat number 1, which is crazy. But hey, I'll take the race regardless. We did really well. Finishing 8th isn't the worst. Like, it's not great by any means, especially starting up in 3rd. But the bottom and middle kept slicking off more and more, and we weren't as good at the top. But that's on me. I just wasn't that good at the top once it gets up there here at Limaland. Definitely something I need to work on, which is a tough one. But we were very fast in the bottom, which was a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.